Sound Studio. It's the Murder Mike Show with your hosts, Murder Mike.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Murder Mike. Welcome to the Murder Mike Show. Tonight is going to be a good night. Longtime friend, co-worker, father, all kinds of stuff, man. This dude, y'all gonna love this dude. Mr. Walter Barefoot. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? I'm right here.
So I've known Walt for going on 10 plus
about a
years?
Decade. Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Quarter of my life. Yeah.
A decade is a quarter of your life.
I just turned 40 the other day, man. You know.
Damn.
I'm hitting milestones.
Damn.
Yeah, you ain't gonna act like I'm dying.
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, me too. I walk with a limp now. You know, I gotta.
Oh, I don't even want to hear it, man. Like, both of my shoulders are blown out. One from DSI, one from Stanley Steamer. You know. I
mean, well, you'll have that.
Yeah. You know.
It's a poor man's life.
Yeah, I know. I so hope this podcast does really well, so I don't have to be a poor man forever.
That's right. Let's initiate this shit.
Yeah, right.
First time for everything, man. Let's pop this cherry.
Right, yeah. Hey, I like it. So like, okay, I'm gonna tell the listeners. Long time ago, me and Walt we were sitting in a work van, and we were having this conversation about one day doing a podcast. So when I started my podcast, I had to get him on here. We had a million conversations that we were like, holy shit, somebody should hear this. And one of them was a rant and conversation about truck nuts.
Oh my God.
So,
truck nuts. Who has them and what are they good?
Yeah. Right. So, you know what the truck nuts are. You know, the big old fat chrome balls hanging from these big ass trucks.
Normally blue, I might add. I don't want it. That's gonna be that's telling.
That's why they're so big. They're swollen.
That's right. They're swollen, unappreciated.
Oh yeah. Oh, I promise you. I mean, and you know, anywhere there's a man with a big ass truck and a job, there's probably a woman that doesn't appreciate him. So, oh man, I just pissed off everybody, didn't I?
Nah, just a certain group.
Yeah.
I'm gonna piss off everybody.
Oh, see, that's where Walt comes in at.
That's right. That's my job.
But yeah, man, the whole truck nut thing, I've never understood that. That was you know, I mean,
where does it come from? Where does it go? I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Who is the guy? What Kyle ass motherfucker is the guy that puts nuts on his truck? I mean, what does he do? Does he go out there and kick his tires and make sure his nuts are still there? Why are they blue and swollen? I mean, exactly. That reeks of sexual frustration. My truck nuts, if I was a fuckboy enough to put truck nuts on my truck, they'd be silver, so they'd be always, just freshly polished nuts. That's what you want. You don't want blue nuts. You don't want them. They're not any good for anybody. They're not servicing anybody. It's an inadequate. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I think I would probably make mine gold. So anybody
golden nuts? Yeah, man. Yeah. Like Willy Wonka. You got a golden ticket.
Hell yeah, I got the golden ticket. You know what I'm saying? That's a perfect reference.
I got the Midas touch with these truck nuts. That's right. But I'm telling you, man. I mean, you know, who rides around with truck nuts? Borderline public pornography. You don't see women riding around and leaving the gym in a Mini Cooper with prosthetic nipples on their headlights. It's not a thing because it doesn't have to be. It's just extravagantly stupid.
Just crawl.
This Monster Energy drinking motherfucker decided one day to take his parents' credit card and get truck nuts for his goddamn Ford F-150. What purpose is it serving?
With 32s on it.
With 32s on it. That's right. He's never seen the mud. He's never seen the blood. He's never went anywhere. He's never went anywhere. This is a premature ejaculation type situation. There's no cause for truck nuts. Not in the history of humanity. It's a step backwards in evolution. E-evolution.
Oh wow.
What type of motherfucker? We should straight up castrate the motherfuckers that have truck nuts because they already got big enough balls on their truck.
I mean they already got a set on the truck, so you know.
They don't need any in their pants. That's right.
Exactly.
I don't understand it myself, man. I really don't.
Man.
And what kind of woman finds herself in shotgun in a fucking truck with truck nuts? What kind of meth addict, I'm gonna cheat on you every chance I get, bitch, finds herself in the passenger seat fucking programming XM radio while he's driving the Whataburger and In-N-Out fucking getting a goddamn $3.99 combo on his parents' credit card. What the fuck is that about? I don't understand it, man.
Well, hopefully if his old lady's program at XM, hopefully she can get the Murder Mike show at least.
Well, maybe. I mean, if she's fucking cognizant enough and coherent enough after 6 days of meth, what are we gonna do with these motherfuckers, man? I mean, I don't know what to do. It's the goddamn de-evolution of humanity.
Oh man.
It's borderline public pornography, and it should be goddamn outlawed.
Oh, I agree, definitely. I'm all for accessories, but putting chrome or blue balls on your vehicle, that's like you said, women normally don't do that shit. You don't see anybody with blinged out cooter lips on their Prius.
That's right. That's right. Nobody in the history of ever has accessorized their minivan with a vagina. There's no Honda Odyssey fleshlight accessory. It's not. I think what we need to do is we need to just buy a minivan and bling out some afterbirth. The Honda Placenta. I got it. Yeah, that's right. Fucking Honda Placenta. Yeah, that's right. When you've had your 18th kid. That's right. I don't know what to say about it, man. I really don't.
The government should really issue that shit after 18 kids.
There's not a motherfucking curved bill on a hat one that has truck nuts. Everybody that ever put truck nuts on their truck has a flat bill on their cap, and they should be executed post haste.
Post haste.
I don't understand. That's right. Immediate guillotine.
That's fucking awesome.
Bring back the guillotine. I don't know. They should be pushed to the front of the line of execution. It's unreasonable.
I agree.
It's unreasonable.
I agree. And not to mention, you figure a lot of these dudes, if they're even old enough to have kids, a lot of these boys are like, that's so cool, I want balls on my car, and then it just keeps going. It just perpetuates the cycle.
Yeah, that's right. It's a perpetual cycle, and it's so fucking sad. I mean, I don't consider myself a knight in shining armor, but I consider myself more chivalrous than to put nuts on my motherfucking truck. I mean, I will hold a door open for a lady, but I'm not gonna say, hey, hop into my motherfucking super diesel with a goddamn fucking 18-pound testicle in the back. You know what I mean? I'm secure enough in my manhood that I don't need nuts on my truck. I don't have.
I can keep my balls tucked away.
That's right. I don't have to personify testosterone onto my motherfucking diesel engine. I just don't have to do it. You know what I mean? It's fucking frustrating.
Okay, so
sad state of affairs.
So let me ask you, if you normally don't have a problem with touchy subjects.
No, I invite them into my life. Yeah.
So let me ask you about this, okay? I saw in the news yesterday that I guess the shit. What do you call it? The LGBT
TQ plus XYZ community.
There we go.
Yeah.
Anyway, that community, the gay and lesbian community and transgender community, have basically stormed the White House with protests because they want their flags represented at government buildings. Now, mind you now, Trump pretty much came out and said, fuck no, it's not happening. And, you know, we're talking, when I say government buildings, I'm talking about the White House, the Capitol,
the Pentagon, everything.
The Pentagon, in your state courts, Supreme Court, all, you know, like pretty much anywhere that you see a set of flags, they want that there. Because they don't feel that they're properly represented, and, you know, that's kind of their whole fight on the whole thing. And so, but go ahead.
Let me preface this statement with the fact that I have very, very direct personal relatives. I'm not going to name who, because I don't want it to go into a diatribe of equality, but I have very personal relatives that are in the movement, and I understand the strive for equality.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, those particular realms of public life are designated for state, for entire groups of people. For people from, say, Tennessee or fucking Utah, or, you know, the entirety of the United States of America. To say that I'm LGBTQ plus XYZ and I'm fluid gender and all this, and want to have a flag outside of a government building is not representative of an entire nation. It's not representative of an entire group. It's a subsect, and subsections do not have a place in the public forum as far as having a flag outside. If they get a flag, then they gotta might as well motherfucking have a neo-Nazi.
Yeah.
Or they gotta have.
Well, that's
a Church of Satan. They have to have all those other flags. Every flag has to be represented.
And see, that's
if this little fucking cupcake puff party gets a fucking flag, then everybody else deserves a flag.
Exactly. So that's my big concern, is that if it starts being a thing, then all these other groups, these other subgroups would be, you know, well, where's our flag? You know, and I don't want to toss hairs. I don't want to toss hairs too much, but, you know, things like you said, like you know, the Klan or the neo-Nazis or Black Lives Matter,
Black Lives Matter, or fucking anybody.
Yeah,
just name a group.
Any group, and any. You know, and if you start letting subgroups like that, then eventually we're gonna end up commercializing it, and Facebook will say, well, everybody in
It's
this
already
courtroom.
commercialized.
Well,
though.
yeah, I'm
It's
saying like
already-
I'm saying like Facebook or something will be, or Instagram will be like, well, everybody in everybody that you represent or everything that you represent is on our page, so we should have a flag too. So
Right. It's like that straight pride parade in Boston. It's fucking bullshit. It's just a bunch of dudes that was like, oh, let's make fun of all this other shit, and our straight pride flag is black and white, because we think the situation is black and white. I mean, what are you talking about?
Well,
equality comes from being able to joke with other people. Take a fuck. That's true equality. That's true equality. Once you're at the table, shut the fuck up. Listen to other people's dissenting opinions, and if you can take it and give it, then you're welcome at the fucking table. Otherwise, go sit at the kids' table until you're grown enough to fucking take the shit that we're given.
Exactly.
My opinion,
like that.
only humble goddamn motherfucking white straight male here, but just saying, until you're able to take the bullshit that everybody else is giving, go sit at the kids' table. Go sit at the fucking kids' table like it's goddamn Thanksgiving, and you got cut white meat while everybody else is and all the other shit.
Exactly.
Because you so fucking fucking picky, you goddamn snowflake. Snowflake go melt in the sun.
And see,
man.
What I want my listeners to know is, like you said, you have people in that struggle.
I do.
And
very direct,
I have
very personal.
Yeah, and so I have really close friends that are also. I have several gay friends. I have several lesbian friends, and
I love
so
gay.
it doesn't bother me a bit. I mean,
your choice is your choice.
Yeah.
To be equal in the struggle of humanity.
Yeah.
It's not the struggle. It's not the struggle of I'm gay, I'm bi, I'm trans, I'm this.
Not even with race.
You on team people. You on team people or shut the fuck up.
It's not even gender, but like race as a whole. Like, I mean, it has nothing to do with being black or white or Hispanic or French or Canadian or wherever you come from. We're all people. We need to be, aimed at the same goal.
I'm going to tell you right now, man, the difference between every single race is at a microscopic level, a 0.0000000 to the whatever power 1, that the whole level of melatonin or whatever, melanin that you take in, pigment that you refract and absorb from the sun is inconsequential. An African American, a Caucasian, a fucking Asian, a Tibetan monk, it doesn't fucking matter.
Exactly.
The pigment of your skin doesn't matter. Struggle between all humans are the same. We want better for our children than what we have experienced in our life. We want more comfort for ourselves as we grow older. We want more with less effort, and the way of the future is to band together and squash the bullshit and be accepted. These Fox News looking motherfuckers and these I only watch MSNBC motherfuckers, these Rachel Maddow followers and these Fox News followers, they're the problem.
Mm-hmm.
These right-wing extremists versus left-wing extremists are not the fucking country. They are not the fucking world. Everybody I encounter is a centrist, moderate person. I encounter people day in my job. I have encountered people over the years that I have not seen eye to eye with, but yet I have found common. Until we push the bullshit aside, which is government of all types, until we push that aside and we push the bullshit, which is media, which try to divert our attention and separate us until we come together as populace. We will continue to be in this vicious cycle of just battling each.
Exactly. I couldn't have said it any better, man. Honestly.
Well, I appreciate that, man.
I mean, you know, it's.
I respect your opinion.
We have to be conscious of everybody, and it's like when we were kids, our parents always told us to love thy neighbor, or
That's right.
Maybe church did that or whatever, but
it's like George Carlin said, never overlook the book of Proverbs. The rest of the Bible may be bullshit, and just stories to make you fear the boogeyman called God.
Yeah.
But never overlook the book of Proverbs. Read it, learn it, follow it, because the book of Proverbs is a book that teaches you how to be a proper human.
Exactly. I mean, it really doesn't take much effort. It really doesn't take much effort at all. Just be a good person. Just do shit for people.
You know why the golden rule is called the golden rule? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Mm-hmm.
You know why it's called that? Because it's fucking golden. I mean, there's no.
Exactly.
It's the simplest explanation of how to treat yourself and how to treat others. I mean, once you've mastered how to treat other people, I mean, just with an acceptance that they're going through a struggle that you have no idea what it is.
Exactly.
Then you are on easy because you're accepting of that person. That person may have awoken that day to the worst news. They may have gotten a call from a doctor at 9 a.m. that morning that I have cancer.
Exactly.
Like, I'm sorry to tell you this. You have cancer.
And now they're having a shitty day, and you have no clue.
The shittiest day. That's right. The shittiest day ever. Every light they pull up to in the car is red. Every time they try to pay for something, they're a fucking nickel short. I mean,
every phone call they make is dropped.
That's right. Every phone call they make gets dropped. You're right, man. You never know what the person sitting next to you on a public transportation is going through. You don't know what the person at the DMV in front of you or behind you is going through. They may make a huge sigh, and you're like, why is this person fucking irritated? I've been here for 2 hours. They just got here and they're in line behind me. But
they found out they had cancer that day, and they missed missed every fucking green light, and then
they gotta renew their fucking license
for the next 6 months.
That's right. They're trying to renew their license for 4 fucking years, but the doctor told them they only got 6 months to live. But you never know. You never fucking know. So
exactly.
Each day as it comes. You should take each adversity with a grain of salt, because you know and feel in your heart of hearts that it's gonna pass. It's gonna go through you and around you. It's gonna only affect you momentarily.
I think a big rule of thumb, the main thing that I follow is shit's gonna happen in your life. Period.
You goddamn right.
It's gonna happen. Whether you're white, you're black, you're gay, you're lesbian, it don't matter. Shit's gonna happen. Nobody's gonna like you. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's gonna give it to you either.
Yeah, if you look on a global aspect, if you really look how many people there are in the world, and then you reduce that down to how many people you know that really give a shit about you, it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying?
Into perspective.
Yeah, it puts it into a big perspective. There's what billions? There's billions of people.
7.5 billion. Let's just say approximation is 7.5 billion people.
So there's 7.5 billion people in the world, and I could probably name 10 people that probably give a shit about me. So, I mean, that really puts it into perspective. You know? So, yeah.
Most of those people are the people you work for. Because if you don't show up for work tomorrow, they're going to wonder where the fuck you're at.
Exactly.
Oh my God, we gotta get another motherfucker to hold a shovel and dig this goddamn pit. Or we gotta get this other motherfucker to ring shit up and get them through the line at Walmart. I mean, oh, fuck.
Well, I mean, Walmart's not a problem because... Walmart's not a problem because they never employ enough people for the fucking registers anyway, so...
Well, no, everybody's a fucking goddamn CSM, a customer service manager, and they're all walking around talking.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Don't get me started on fucking Walmart.
I think that might be another be a subject for another episode.
Oh yeah, trust me, man.
So
trust me, I got plenty of things to say about Sam Walton.
But
fucking piece of shit children.
Well, it's been good having you, Walt. It's about time to start wrapping this up.
Wrapping it up, man. I'm just getting started.
Oh, come on now.
I hope people listen, man. I hope people
I do.
Tune in. And I think we made some good points about both truck nuts, society in general.
Yes, we did.
I am honored to be on the initial Murder Mike podcast. I hope to be part of many more podcasts, and that Murder Mike and Barefoot Monster become household names in this country. You know, just anytime you need me, man, I'm ready, willing, and able to talk shit about me.
Hey, dude, we go way back, man. We've been friends for a long time, so
yeah, man, we've seen each other grow in the mature ass motherfuckers.
Yeah. I think when you met me, man, I drank a lot. I spent a lot of money on some dumb shit and had too much fun like every day.
I mean, too much fun? That's subjective.
Oh no, trust me, that fun costs a lot of money.
Yeah, but fun normally does. I mean, hobbies and fun. That's what costs motherfuckers money. I mean, bills are bills, but fun and hobbies cost motherfuckers money.
I'm pretty sure my fun and hobbies outweigh my bills. But or at least they did at some point. But
right.
You know,
right. Well, I mean, you got to turn a corner at some point.
I had a coworker today actually ask me why I named this the Murder Mike Show, and I had to explain it to him that I used to be in a band with my brother, and that everybody had nicknames except me. Because I was like, we were doing a website, and one guy had a nickname, and then he had a nickname, and they were like, well, dude, like, if you just put Mike, that just sounds stupid. And I was like, okay, well, I don't know, how do I pick a band name? I'm good at naming bands, but I'm not good at naming myself for a band.
Right.
And he was like, the band was called Murder Scene Hero, and I came up with the band name. I did all the artwork and everything for it. So he was, and I was the main singer, and so he was like, well, since it's Murder Scene Hero, why don't we just call you Murder Mike?
Oh, man.
I was like, okay,
It's simple.
I was like, fuck it. But we'll see. Like, if it kind of stuck. Because, I ended up doing emails and shit like that. And, I got a little bit of social media around that name, And that and DJ Mike from where we used to work. Oh, my God.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, DJ Mike, boss. But
many a good time we're had. I know what you.
Oh yeah.
We're had, bro. From 8 a.m. till God knows when.
Oh God. No, man. 8 a.m. You're late, man. It's 7:45. Time starts at 8.
That's right. Yeah, I know. That's why I called it 8. 8 a.m. to.
But it was.
To the master.
I don't know. It just kind of stuck. It's just like, well, Murder Mike sounds pretty cool. But the fear that I have with this podcast is that people see the logo and they see the name and they're like, Murder Mike. So either they could take it either of two ways. Like, okay, well, maybe he just found a cool nickname, right? Like a cool stage name.
Killing it. That's why it's called Murder Mike.
Exactly. Or
you killing it.
See, that's what my brother said. He's like, man, you writing all these good beats, so your name's Murder Mike because you're killing it. And
think alike. You're
so
Murder Mike, I'm Barefoot Monster.
You want to sign us off, man? Sign us off, buddy.
Murder Mike, Barefoot Monster, initial podcast, Murder Mike. Check it out. Valkyrie Productions. Holla at your boy.